There we go. I'm being very nervous when I land this. Okay, let's never mention this moment again. My heart is ripping out my chest right now. All right, let's start with a story time. Story time. Oh, this is going to be great. So if you're not already aware of this story, Stormy, our cat, likes to go missing all the time. He likes to disappear. Yeah, I know cats do that all the time, but he's a very expensive cat. He's a fancy cat. He's a Bengal, okay? So we like to look after him and make sure we're looking after him. And yeah, we want to be good cat owners, so we need to know where our cat is at all times. Anyway, if you've seen this part of the story, you already know the fact. He keeps going missing, keeps losing his tracker. We can't have to keep collecting all the time. Well, anyway, once upon a time yesterday, we let him out early in the morning, as you usually do. We keep him in overnight. I know that sounds a bit mean, but the truth is he has lots of outside time. But we let him out in the morning, about 9 o'clock-ish, and we let him out. Put his tracker on, click, and we send him on his way. Off you go, Stormy. Bye-bye. Go for a pee and a poo and a fight and put your scent on everything. Easy come, easy go. Whatever. Anyway, he goes and he's off, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I look on the tracker app to actually see where Stormy is. And I notice he's in a location that he's never been before. So that, first of all, alarm bells are ringing. Second, it's not pinged him in a while. That usually is a sign that if it's not pinged him, it means he's not moving. Basically, to save power, the app only pings when they're in different locations. So it won't bother pinging him and waste battery life if he's in the same location. Fair enough. 2 things down. So he's not moved and he's in another location. 3, the app keeps bugging out. Every now and then, it'll wrap around the estate and it'll ping him somewhere really weird and strange every now and then. This is usually a sign he's indoors. And he likes to go into people's houses. He likes to go inside sheds. We've lost him in shed once. A garage, sorry. So, okay, this cat goes everywhere. He's showing all the signs that he's in a weird location. So I go looking for him. I call for him, and I go get him, and I look everywhere for him, basically, and call his name. He doesn't call back. What's going on? This is unusual for Stormy. And I'm panicking. I'm like, oh no, our cat. I love my cat. He's my son. I love him to bits. He is my boy. And I couldn't find him. Oh, this is his tracker. So this is what he has around his neck, this little brick. You see it's really scratched and bruised because he like runs it through the undergrowth everywhere. He is a menace. So, I'm panicking. I'm wondering where he is. He might be inside somewhere. I check all around the estate, and I'm so close to knocking on someone's door and like looking inside their garage. Because he's gone in someone's garage before. They closed the garage door on him. And he was like meowing in the garage, like, let me out, let me out. Oh, arsehole. Anyway, I tried everywhere, I looked everywhere, and I was like, you know what we should try? Something we never tried before when we lose him. We should try, like, getting a drone and flying it to where he is. And then we can have a look to see if his tracker's there, if he's lost it, whether he's with the tracker, where he is, and then basically go from there. So I did. So I got this drone. And you know what, guys? I never owned a drone before. Man, they are so cool. I was blown away with the technology. I was thinking to myself that it was like a remote control aeroplane. Have you ever had one of those before? They're really rubbish. They're so easy to damage. It's almost impossible to land them in some cases. They're really annoying. Anyway, besides the point, I thought it was going to be shitty like that. Oh my god, it's so advanced. Like, the amount of detail on screen you can see of, like, the altitude, the speed it's accelerating at. When it gets hit by wind, it tries to push against the wind so it doesn't lose its location. Then when you push it yourself while it's in the air, it rights itself because it thinks you're wind. The thing is so smart. And get this, when it goes out of range and run out of signal, it basically has home. It tries to come back home. It's like, I don't know what the technical term is. It's like finds home, goes back to where it came from. It like gets to a height of what you've set it to, like height above all the houses, obviously. Flies over to it and just goes directly down on where it actually started from. That is so unbelievably cool. I can't get my mind around the fact that this thing flies itself when it loses signal. Oh my god, that's so awesome. I actually kind of like it, but the problem with it is I can't really feel like where I'm ever going to really use it. You know what I mean? Because it makes really good, cool panning shots and everything. It's really good for vlogging and everything. And I really do think it's a really cool gadget. I don't really like the way you attach your phone onto it, though. The phone's the viewfinder. And it's like a really weird location because you're looking down, but then you look up, look down, look down. It's really weird. Anyway, when we come home from Argos, and he's there sat on the sofa with his tracker on, cat and tracker together on the sofa, and I'm like, oh god, I've just bought a drone for 400 quid to find this cat. Anyway, should I show the drone? Should I go get it? Let's go get it. I just want to say something. I actually don't know if I'm going to keep this. I haven't convinced myself in my head that I actually need it and I'm actually going to use it. And I've been looking at some of the other models online and I'm like, I kind of have a preference for some of the other models. So I'm a little bit on the fence with this, guys. I'll be totally honest with you. There's a chance I might return this, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it comes with some, like, protectors. So I caught my finger. I'm not sure if you can see. I caught my finger on one of the propellers yesterday, and you can actually see it's, like, bruised the end of my finger. This is actually kind of cool because it restricts its, like, flight ability, but it means if you bump into things, it's not going to, like, destroy the propellers. It does come with some spare propellers. And do you know what that tells you? That tells you that they are prepared for people bumping this thing into other objects. Anyway, I love the carry case it comes in as well. This is like an unboxing as well, so fuck it, let's do this as well. I could do more unboxings on my second channel if people are into that. So it comes in a really cool case and everything. So if you're ever going abroad, you basically bring it in the case, and then you take it from there. So this is the drone itself. I've got to say something. I mean, it reflects the price, obviously, but the build quality on this is insane. It feels really sturdy and really rock solid. All the body. Now, I will admit the wings do feel a little bit weak, but I think that's the intention of the design, isn't it? Like, the wings are meant to be breakable and light, but the overall drone itself is sturdy, so it can take a beating. Yeah, that's that. And then there's the controller. The way it works is... they were knocked over. I nearly did to Tommy K then. I nearly knocked over my drink. Holy shit, that would have been pretty intense, guys. But the idea is you put your phone in the bottom, and this provides the viewfinder, and then you do this, and you've got, like, joysticks. It actually... oh, God, I'm not going to lie to you, but it feels like a computer game. I kid you not. I feel like I'm in Battlefield flying a helicopter. I kid you not. The controls are almost identical. It's so weird. Yeah. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I looked at a model that was the one up from this, the Mini 2, the Navnik Mini 2, and it had, like, way better reception. I tried to fly it as high as I could until the drone was like a dot in the sky, like a single dot, and I think it was about 70 meters in the air. It doesn't sound a lot, that, but that really is fucking really high. It's basically a tiny dot on the horizon, just so tiny. And then it started saying weak signal, lost signal, and I'm like, ah, shit. I wanted to go higher than that. Turns out, the model up from this has got, like, 4 times better reception from the remote control. And I was like, I want that now. Well, anyway, that's that, I guess. That is that. I guess there's one other thing that's kind of cool about this, too. There's one other thing I thought that was kind of cool. So this is actually kind of cool. This is, like, the battery charger. So it comes with... I just thought this was a nice little addition. So you only get like 20 minutes of flight time. It's not a lot. And these are the batteries it comes in. But the cool thing is that you don't have to charge individual batteries. You know, like, you ever gone abroad before with a camera and you have to constantly switch out batteries all the time and charge individual batteries one at a time. What you do with this is you slot them all in, plug this in, and it charges them one by one. In a case. I don't know, I thought that was a really cool little thing. I don't know, maybe I'm getting too excited about something really lame there, but I thought that's a really cool concept. Just helps you charge everything in one go. I don't know. Maybe that's lame. I don't know. I thought that was kind of cool. I'd turn it on, guys, but... do I turn it on? Fuck. Oh, God. I can't. There's not enough room in here. I'm not in room in here. This thing is deadly as well. I can't turn it on in the house. I can't. It's inside the garage. I can't do that. Oh, man. You fuckers are making me do this, aren't you? God fucking damn it. All right, I'll turn it on, and I'll hover it in the middle of my garage. Is this going to be a stream first? Has anyone else done this before? Indoors, turning on a drone. Am I going to be a first? Oh, God, you guys. Okay, so I'll, what we'll do, I have to turn off the blur for this, because otherwise you're not going to be able to see anything. To be honest, it's going to be so lame. You guys, this is going to be so anticlimactic. I'm going to turn it on, I'm going to hover it, and then just send it straight back down again. It's going to be so boring. This is like one of those moments of like 5 minutes before disaster, isn't it? All right, so I'll show you the setup then. So the actual knobs on it have to be screwed on. I feel like that's a bit of a design flaw. There should be like an easy way of doing this. Like maybe you press them and then the little joysticks like pop out or something. Feels like it could have been done better. You know what I mean? So this is another flaw to the design too. Maybe the new version fixes this. You have to connect your phone to the remote control by a cable. What the fuck? Yeah, that's a really stupid decision, don't you think? Don't you think that it should connect by a Bluetooth, not have to... I don't know, it seems like a bad design thing. So plug that baby in. Then this is the bit that's a bit tricky. You have to angle the cable so it goes around the back and plugs in here. It's such a design flaw, honestly. It's so weird because there's some parts of this that's really smart. Like the way the drone behaves in the air is just insane. But then some of the stuff on the ground is just like a little bit weird. Anyway, that's plugged in now. It fits better when the case is off. Put the aerials on. You see? Did you hear that? Oh my god. I can't believe you guys taught me into this. It was technically my idea. I dug my own grave. Alright, so if you can see really close now, you can actually see... Can you see my feet? That's my feet waving in front of the camera. Can you see that? Yeah? Alright, we're going to take off? There we go. Now you can see you. Is that enough? Are we done enough now? B. Okay, are we done now? Are we done now? I'm being very nervous when I land this. I don't know if you saw that, but it got caught on the dumbbell. Whoa! It flies! Okay, let's never mention this moment again. My heart is ripping out my chest right now. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed that moment. I'm really sorry that wasn't as interesting as I would have liked, but unfortunately, I'm limited to what I can do because I'm indoors. Maybe one week on a ParadoxCon in the future. Maybe we'll find somewhere open and far away and we can fly the drone super high or some bullshit. I don't know.